All right, so let's get into our meditation for tonight. And then after I brought my inner child deck and my starred seed deck, they were jumping out at me. But for the meditation, I'll guide y'all like I always do. But I do want to start with some gentle breath work. So I'll guide that. Um, I picked two songs with some drumming in it because drumming is really good for releasing. So we're going to ground. I'll guide you through some breathing and some visualization just to get us grounded in the space. And then you can just go on a journey for some time as I'm sending you Reiki. I'll guide you back and then do the reading. And if you want to share anything, I'll leave some space. So go ahead and get cozy. You can lay down, you can sit, however, whatever's best for you to just fully surrender and relax. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So I'm going to turn my music up really quick. Can you tell me if this is, hold on, is, okay. Is the music loud enough? Can someone just give me like a thumbs up or something? And you can also adjust your audio, but I just want to make sure at least it's okay. It's good. Perfect. So let's get it. All right. So before we begin, I'm not sure where you all are at this time, but wherever you are, bring your awareness to just any outside noise that you may hear. If there's anything in the space you're in that you may label as a distraction, just let it all go. Allow it to be in your experience. Know that it's okay if it is there. Just begin noticing what your body is feeling like in this moment. If you feel any heaviness, any tension, maybe you're super relaxed. Whatever you're feeling, just hold yourself, allow yourself to be here. Set aside anything that you had going on before this. Don't think about what you have to do after. Simply just be here. And so for our breathing exercise, I do this a lot in my meditations. It's to really help us just calm our nervous system. It brings awareness to our body and the discomfort that we may be holding on to. It may feel challenging sometimes, but the practice is to really just work through these challenges, work through the tension, and to hold yourself through it all. So we're going to do an inhale of 4 counts. We're going to hold it for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and then hold it again for 4 counts. So it's called box breathing. If you've done my meditations before, you know that it's probably one of my favorite breathing exercises. So I'll guide you and we'll do it to the beat of the drums once I start playing the song. And then I'll do some body scanning. So let's go ahead and take a slow, deep inhale and a deep exhale. One more time, slow, deep inhale and an expansive exhale. One more time, slow, deep inhale. And expansive exhale. Allow your body to sink into the surface beneath you. And in 3, 2, 1, we're going to take an inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, inhale in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Notice how your body's feeling. Notice where there's tension or where it feels challenging. And an inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. You are strong, you are powerful, you are capable. And an exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. And again, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Feel your heart beating, connecting to your heart space. You got this. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. If it's too challenging, listen to your body. Do what feels right for you. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. And go ahead and exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it for the last one for 4, 3, 2, 1. And recover with a deep inhale. Breathe in love. Honor yourself. Gentle exhale, just release, let go. There's nothing that you need to be holding on to right now. Just let it all go. Go ahead and return to your natural rhythm. Just keep breathing at your own pace. Really connecting to your heart space. Relax the top of your head. Soften your forehead. Unclench your jaw. Release any tension in your mouth. Wiggle out any heaviness or tension in your ears, your nose. Let your breath wash away any tension in your throat. Drop your shoulders, relax. Open your heart with every inhale. Let your love expand with every exhale. Take your breath to any parts of your back that may feel tense. Breathe it all away. Take your breath down your arms, all the way down to your fingertips. Let your hands rest. If you need some grounding, you can have your palms facing down. If you would like to receive, keep your palms facing up. Or maybe you want to connect to your heart space, have your hands placed on your heart. Wherever you feel drawn to, just connect to that spot. Relax your hips. Feel your breath. Feel your belly rise and fall with every breath. Take your breath down your legs. Release, let go of any tension. Wiggle out tension in your ankles, your feet, your toes. There's nothing that you have to do other than to be here. You're worthy of rest. You're worthy of just being. You're worthy of receiving love. You're worthy of shining your light. If you have any special intentions for this energy clearing, go ahead and hold that in your heart. Ask so that you can receive. Stay open to any insights. Don't judge your process. Don't judge how you're feeling. Allow your emotions to just come through. If you need to release and cry, laugh, yell, you're safe to do so. And now I want you to visualize a beautiful ball of golden light right above your crown. Allow this golden light to pour down into your crown, top of your head. Allow it to flow down your body, inside and all around you. Allow this golden light to just take away anything that is not serving you. Allow it to cleanse it and charge it and send it out into the world with love. This golden light is clearing your system. It's releasing all of your emotional weight, any blockages, anything that's keeping you from being your most authentic self. Allow this light to just carry it away. Any pain that you're holding in your body, allow this light to just clear it. Let this light activate the parts of you that are ready to be activated. If you ever feel discomfort or tension in your body, bring your awareness to that space and direct the golden light to go there. Visualize this light expanding into your energy field, your auric fields, surrounding you, protecting you, and sending you love on your journey. So we're slowly going to begin to journey back here into the space that you're in, and still keep your eyes closed or at a gentle gaze. Just bring your awareness back to your body, reconnect with your breath. Notice how your body is feeling in this moment. Notice how you are emotionally, energetically. Go ahead and take a slow, deep inhale through your nose. And an expansive exhale. Let it out. Slow, deep inhale, bringing your awareness back to the golden light that's around you and that's in your body. Expansive exhale, just let the light take it all away. Anything that's not serving you, that's been heavy, that's taking up space, let that light carry it for you. Slow inhale. Deep exhale, you can sigh it out, let it out of your mouth. Let the light cleanse it, send it back to the earth for it to be charged. Let it grow into something beautiful. Slow inhale, reconnecting to your heart space, the portal to your most authentic self. Deep exhale, just let go of whatever it is that you're ready to let go of today. Again, slow, deep inhale. Breathe that light into your heart. On your exhale, send the golden light back out into the space that you're in. Let it flow into your home or wherever you're at right now. Slow, deep inhale. Breathing in love, peace, harmony, abundance. And on your exhale, just send this golden light out into the world. Send it out and trust that it will be received by everyone that needs it. Slow, deep inhale. Sealing the energy, sealing your light. Expansive exhale. Just let go. Allow this golden light to continue to flow all throughout your body, all throughout your space for as long as it's needed. Allow it to charge you. Allow it to activate you. Continue breathing at your own natural rhythm. You can begin making gentle movements in your body as you remind yourself that you are so worthy of the space you're taking up right now. Feeling gratitude for the vessel that you're in. Feel gratitude for the ability to feel. Feel gratitude for your light and your love. Feel it for yourself, and also know that others around you feel it as well. So continue to shine your light. Continue to love. And continue to remind yourself that you are so worthy. And so whenever you're ready, you can return to the space. You can open your eyes if you haven't already. You can make more movements in your body. If you feel the need to stretch, go ahead and connect with your body. Take all the time that you need returning. Thank you so much for sharing space with me. I'll give everyone a minute to return, and I'll go ahead and begin my reading. Feel free to drop something in the chat so I know that y'all are back, or give me a thumbs up, or whatever you feel called to do. Okay. Getting the decks out. So during the meditation, I felt this call to just give y'all a reading and let whatever flow through me just flow through me, but I will still pull at least one oracle card for y'all from each deck. But I just want to say that this is a very abundant group. I felt so much abundance, felt like I was just sitting in a room full of gold with y'all. And I just felt very, very grateful. I felt a lot of heart opening, like just expansion, and just power. And I felt that there's someone, or maybe it's all y'all, or maybe it's a few of you, but there's someone in here, if whatever comes through it, if it resonates, it's for you. If it doesn't resonate, it's for someone else. But you've been working super, super hard and doing the inner work, and there are many times where you feel like you want to just give up and throw the towel in and be like, what the fuck? Why am I even doing this anymore? Because you're not seeing all of the rewards. But I had this very strong message of just keep going, because you are right there. You're literally right there. And you're seen and you're felt, even if you don't feel like anyone can see you, or if you feel like people don't hear you yet. You're definitely sending out ripples of love and helping the collective heal on so many levels. That was a very strong message that came through for me. Another message that came through for me was I saw this like big grizzly bear just like wanting to attack you. However, they weren't actually going to attack you, and it was more symbolic for your shadow self, like wanting to beat you down, but only so that way you can finally see your shadow and love it and embrace it and welcome it in. I feel like there's parts of you that you're rejecting or that you don't want to fully accept, whether it's out of fear because it's been rejected in the past, or you've been told that it's not okay to be a certain way. However, I feel like the shadow aspect of yourself is actually your superpower, and it's going to do beautiful things for the world if you integrate it with love. Um, and so just continue to love all parts of yourself and fully hold all parts of yourself and be your authentic self. Speak your truth, live your truth, and you'll hear your truth. Um, and I saw the vision of you finally, like, I couldn't see the person or the being, but the whoever it was finally turned around to embrace that grizzly bear, that shadow, and held it with so much love. And it was like magic just happened. And I feel like there's also just a lot of you in here that you're like, there's so much abundance that's flowing to you, but you're blocking it. Money specifically, blocking money because there's still this like tiny bit of you that doesn't feel worthy of actually receiving it. And so you're like self-sabotaging yourself and protecting yourself from actually like being open to receiving it. And the message that I got was just focus on raising your vibrations, that you can be that vibrational match to welcome it in. Um, but there was a lot of money vibrations coming in throughout this whole meditation of just like I said, I felt like I was really sitting in a room full of gold. Like, stay open to receiving and don't judge the process of how you are going to receive, because the abundance, the money can flow to you in any which way. You just have to stay open and be at the vibration of you already have it, and know that you are already abundant, and abundance is in the now. It's the present moment. It's not tomorrow. It's not 5 days from now, a year, 3 months from now. Like, being abundant can be right now, and that you have everything that you need in this moment. And the more that you feel grateful for everything that you do have in this moment, the more you're allowing things to flow in for you. Um, so yeah, stay present and grounded, and most importantly, be your most authentic self. Now is the time to do so, and know that you are safe to do so, because you have many people and many opportunities just right there waiting for you to be yourself, so that way they can fully embrace you. So those were some of the main messages that I got. Um, wow. And this card literally just fell out of my deck as I was beginning to shuffle. It's number 8, abundance. It says, choose yourself today. Do not deny your importance. So seriously, and it's like this being, it looks like it's dark in here. Hold on, let me turn on my. It looks like, and it's golden too. It's like a being with wings and golden light, and it's like an orb of light that they're holding on to. So it says, choose yourself. Do not deny your importance. And that's pretty much like what I'm saying is like, don't deny your importance. Don't deny your being. Like, take up space. I've said this in, I feel like, several of the clearing meditations now, is like, really take up space. Like, if you tell yourself, okay, I'm going to take up space, but then like you really aren't taking up space, like, no, do that now. Take up space. If someone offers something and it's in alignment with you, don't feel bad receiving. Stay open to receiving. I feel it, like there's this downpour of resources and opportunities and people that are literally like ready to just give you a bunch of beautiful shit, and you need to just be ready. Um, like, my heart and my solar plexus and my sacral chakra literally like have, it feels like someone lit a candle inside of me. Like, there's so much fire. It's like burning passion of like, we're ready. I'd like, that's what it feels like. It's like, we're ready. Like, all this work we've been doing, it's like, okay, we're finally fucking ready. So be ready. You're ready. Don't deny yourself. Take up space. You're fucking worth it. If anyone deserves it, you deserve it. So choose yourself today. Choose yourself every single day. And now I'm going to pull from my Starseed deck. Let's see. What does this group need? Send us. It's this one. I feel like we got this one last time. Maybe We the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as Portal. And maybe that's why I'm also feeling stuff from the sacral, like that womb, the motherly womb, and it could literally mean fertility for some, but also I'm feeling like a lot of us are just in our creation energy right now, to where we are birthing something so beautiful for ourselves, for the world, for us to share with the world. And it says deep love. And I feel like if we really connect in our heart space and trust in our power, our divine power, and the divine plan, and the divine alignment and timing, just everything that we birth is like, it's going to be so beautiful and so worth it. And yeah, birth as a portal. I literally just posted about that on Mother's Day of like how we are portals of birth, and it doesn't have to mean just children, but just of our ideas, our expression, what we create, whether it's tangible or intangible. Um, I'm definitely feeling fertility, and I also feel called to actually read this card. So I'm gonna find the message right quick. Let's see. Yes, it is so empowering. That's how I feel. I feel so empowered. Like we're just all empowering each other simply by just being ourselves and then showing up for ourselves. And when we show up for ourselves, we're showing up for each other. Sorry, yeah. Okay. This says birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hathors are here to remind you that you're a child of the cosmic mother and you're being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hathors know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the cosmic mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another, and if so, you're being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the cosmic mother, flooding towards you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. And then the affirmation, the activation affirmation is I allow the deep love of the cosmic mother to wash over me. I'm loved, I'm held. And I feel like that's just right on point. Allow yourself to be held. You know, telling you, we are all like worthy and we can't like just keep floating through these days thinking that we're not. And sometimes it can be hard with just how life is and this current situation that you may be in at the moment, but know that you are worthy and it's all right here. It's right here for you. All of this is happening for you, not to you. It's happening for you for a divine purpose. And so, if you're going through a challenging time, find ways to transmute your pain, find ways to transmute your story, your childhood, all of the trauma, any of that, transmute it into something powerful and beautiful that you can share with the world. Um, and also just know that you're so supported and you're loved. I love you. And yeah, I feel like that's it. And so it is. Does anyone want to share anything? Feel free to unmute or you can drop it in the chat. Anyone have any questions about anything that I shared? Questions about just anything in general? Of course, sure. I'm so happy that you can make it. Thanks, Brittany, for being here. Thank you, Monica. Yes, I love it. It's okay not to have words. Allow yourself to just float. So needed. Yay. Hey, Leah, shout out to you for the reminders. Luna, I'm so happy you can make it. Of course, John. Seriously, stop by anytime. I'll let y'all know when the next one is. It's always great being able to just pause and do these and be in the space with you all. So no one wants to share anything.
Hey guys, this is Adrian. Um, So I was asking Leah just now if there were any men in the group because oftentimes I feel like when we talk about the sacral or when we talk about the womb and we talk about creativity and femininity, um, like the masculine side of myself sometimes kind of goes like um it's almost like a question mark, like, oh well, where do I go from here? It's almost like a not a disconnect, but okay, here's masculine and then here's feminine. Now, how do I translate anything that I feel is masculine into something that is feminine? So if you can, just talk about a little bit about what does the feminine and the womb and creativity look like for male representing people?
Yeah, no, I feel that and I get that a lot where like the disconnect because when we talk about the womb, we automatically go towards like mothering, giving birth, giving birthing life. But the womb simply is just that cosmic creation and um like once you really start tapping into the sacral and looking it as perceiving it as that as just creative energy you can shift that whole perspective of like okay this is only just it is feminine energy but we all have feminine energy within us and now we're just really balancing that um but yeah, like you just said, it's like a galaxy within yourself. And it really is. Like we have so many aspects of ourselves. And then it's like when we can actually embrace and love on the feminine energy that's within us, like you realize how powerful you are to create. And it doesn't even have to be like creating art or, creating writing a poem, you can literally create anything. Just even the way you express yourself or the way you show up in a room. Um, there's just so many ways to create. And so, yeah, just really shifting that perspective of, when I hear sacral energy or the feminine, it's like, the girly stuff of just, oh, I'm giving birth to a human. And no, we birth so many things. We birth so many ideas, innovation. And yeah, you are here to create. And it's just tapping into what you want to create. Chaos to order to chaos again. Oh, wait, I missed that. I think of like matter before it's organized. Yeah. Do I have Jonathan or Isaiah, not to call y'all out, but do either of you have anything to add to that when you hear about like womb or feminine energy? Do either of you tap into your feminine energy? If so, how did you tap into your feminine energy? How do you balance it and co-create or birth? Any ideas y'all want to add to that?
Yeah, I did want to add. I would say, um, I always tap into my feminine energy, like with everything that I do, as well as like my masculine energy. I feel like it's just times that that's like appropriate for me to like use these energies. Like if I'm trying to understand somebody, then I tap more into that feminine side, like the more empathetic side. But if I'm like I would say if I'm trying to create something or get something done, then I'll tap into like the masculine side of myself. Like, um, if I need the confidence for something, I could just look within myself and just see that I've accomplished something before, and I could just get that. I can use that experience for like I don't know, like transmit more confidence, I guess.
Mhm. Thanks for sharing that. Did that answer your question, Asia?
I'm not gonna lie, I did want to answer a question. I was kind of having a hard time understanding what she was saying.
Um, I'm not even sure really if it was a question more so than just like an idea or an understanding that sometimes when we talk about the feminine or creation of the womb, oftentimes because of our society, we think of like masculine and feminine as male and female.
Hmm.
And um I think it's more of an invitation, right? Like an invitation for people who consider themselves men or masculine representing to be able to like tap into your feminine and understand that it's not about um that it's not really just like a female quality, that it's more of like just the masculine and feminine that we all have within ourselves. And so I was kind of just interested to see or to hear what like how men tap into that and how they utilize that
Mm.
in their everyday lives.
I see exactly what you mean.
Because we being just like a society, we are so like male dominated at times. So I was curious to see how like how men tap into that idea of like creative and the feminine. So
Only like in regards to creativity or like with everything that you do.
now, with every day,
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would just say from my experience, just putting the extra energy into like really understand people and their perspectives because um sometimes I do be feeling some type of way, but then I have to like really ask myself, I gotta go within myself in that moment and then I gotta put myself in their shoes and ask myself, okay, like why did I feel some type of way? And just understand that um if I really transcend um what it is that's bothering me, then I shouldn't even be bothered by it. So I would just say like considering people. That's really like um the main way that I tap into like my feminine energy.
Openness.
yeah, I received that. Thank you. I appreciate that sharing.
Like
Does anyone else want to add to that or share anything else? Ask any questions? Thanks for opening that up, Asia.
I'll share something that actually came out of a full moon group I did last month because it kind of aligns with what Asia's talking about and has helped me so much in a different way. But excuse me, leaning more on like it came up basically, I mean, masculine and feminine are opposites that create a whole, right? And are in all of us and in the Chinese culture and very much seen as yin and yang. And one is, cold, dark, passive. One is light, warmth, and one is being, one is doing. And I asked the question that's to me feels very similar, but instead of in the masculine and feminine, which it is still just nomenclature thing, is the being and the doing. And because in the being and doing sense, I present very masculine. I'm such a doer. It's hard for me to just be. And I got frustrated actually. And I was like, you know, is balance really such a thing to strive for? Is that what we're striving for? Because the pendulum is always swinging. And what I feel like is, Asia, you're saying your pendulum is on one side mostly. Are in how does the other, not that yours is, but how we name these things, it's the either or. And in my asking that, I was just frustrated because I'm like, the pendulum is always swinging. I'm either being or I'm doing. How do I just be balanced. Is balance the goal? And my practitioner is basically saying that, you know, you have to look at it as everything is actually already always in balance in nature, in us, in the universe, literally in everything. If you even look at the symbol of yin and yang, when one is big, it's literally making space. The other one is small, making space for it to turn into the other thing.
Mhm.
And it really relieved me so much because it's just that faith that we're always both, all of us. We're always all of the things. It's just sometimes one seems like it's shrinking and one's taking up more space. And I don't even know if this resonates at all with your comments, Jonathan and Asia, but it really relieved me so much to think of it as yin and yang instead, and just that visualization of the symbol and thinking of the universe and just how we move and how we really just have faith that everything is already in balance for us. And sitting in that and taking that pressure off myself to move into one or the other in different spaces, and how I show up being versus doing, or and just trust that the right thing comes forward at the right time. I don't know.
Yes. Beautifully said. Mic drop. No, Rachel, seriously. Yeah, that was beautiful. And it's so true. The yin and the yang. Thanks for sharing. Anyone else want to add to that or bring something else up? No? I'm like giving y'all a minute. Well, how has everyone been navigating all of the energies lately?
I wanted to answer this question. Um, I would say um, everything was everything was chaotic at a point in time, and I was trying to figure out why, but um, I feel like it was me that was trying to figure it out using like the ways that I already knew and had been used to, was just making it worse. And I feel like but I feel like it needed to happen because it like kind of made me burn out in a way. But like this burnout and like this um rest has allowed me to just get back up, but more like going with the flow, like more slowly. So um I'm not as affected by I'm not as affected by the energies as much as I once was when I was trying to control a situation.
Yes, the surrendering is so powerful, especially right now, just because, like you said, with the chaos, like a lot of things are chaotic. Well, it's really how you perceive them. But there is a lot of just chaos right now out in the world. But surrendering and just allowing everything to process the way that it's
Hmm.
supposed to, it's like you realize like there's no need to control anything. Like everything is just how it's supposed to be right now in the moment. And
Hmm.
everything is coming into alignment, and it's all like this divine orchestration, this like divine dance that we're just all a part of. And the surrendering is what makes it a beautiful dance. So that's
Hmm.
beautiful that you found the space to surrender and to rest. And the resting part is so key because we're so conditioned to not rest, and it's when we rest, that's when we truly can get to know ourselves and take our power back. So, yeah, definitely keep honoring yourself. Thanks for sharing that, Isaiah.
I think for me, I've been going through something kind of similar where I think between April and May, it's been really hard for me to discern like what's mine to hold on to, or like what's mine to like, even to a certain extent, like expect. Where I feel like in April, I had all these expectations for myself and for like my world around me. And it's like eclipse season just shattered all of that. It was like none of that was real, none of that was anything that was bankable, or like actionable. And so ever since then, it was like similar for me of like surrender of just like, okay, like whatever is will reveal itself to me, and I can't kind of try to hunt that out on my own. And so like I've been going through a lot of updates with my own internal relationship to myself as a result. And I kind of realized like I've been approaching doing all of the things I have to do to like take care of myself, take care of my business, take care of my home, all these kind of like care elements of my life. Like I've been like really dragging my feet about it. And I've just been really like demoralized or like kind of treating it like a burden that I don't want to do. And I kind of realized this week I was like, if I don't have any expectations, I'm already surrendering. Like I already don't know the answer to anything right now. Like I'm just open and we're waiting to see. I'm ready to receive. What does it look like to approach these tasks that like are care work that have to get done no matter what? Like if I approach it as if it was easy, or if it was like ingratitude to myself, or like just kind of like changing the way that I approach these things. And like it's only been like a day or two, and it's been such a big shift of like shifting my attention. So instead of stressing about, oh, is this thing going to happen? Or is this, can I expect this? Or can I rely on this person? Is that going to make, come true? Like, it's like, okay, like I just have to like kind of focus on almost like care for myself turns into like a melody. And it's like I focus on the song that is like caring for myself, and everything else will figure itself out. Like, so that was like what came up. So that was why it was so nice to hear the reading and what you got out of the energy, because it was like, yeah, okay, good call. That was the right choice.
Yes, everything's already happening for you. Just chill and keep, yeah, like the self-care. That's like the best way, not even the best way, but it is the way to just raise our vibrations so we can be a vibrational match for, all the things that we truly want to call in. And it starts with ourselves, loving ourselves, creating space for ourselves, the energetic hygiene, putting ourselves first, setting our healthy boundaries, and just doing things that elevate your frequency, being around people that, are high vibrational, that pour into you and where you can pour into them. And yeah, it's all of the awareness of like the importance of self and prioritizing yourself, and everything else, like you said, it'll all come to you where you don't have to chase it anymore. So anyone else want to share anything that they're going through? If anyone has to go, don't feel rude if you have to dip. But if anyone else wants to share, this is the perfect time where you can be held.
Hey, it's
Hey.
so April was like the month from hell for me, and I'm just kind of starting to get out of it, but I definitely like felt that message when you're talking about the bear being your shadow, and because I felt like the whole month, and I was very much aware that I was getting my ass whooped by my shadow. And there are just certain like aspects of it that were just coming out and were just like, demanding to be noticed and to be accepted and integrated. So yeah, that message definitely resonated with me big time.
Yes, that grizzly bear, like the vision literally was like, it was like wanting to attack the fuck out of whoever it was, but it really wasn't going to actually attack you. It was like just trying to scare you to get your attention. And it was like screaming, like, just love me. Like, I just want to be loved. I'm cute too.
Yes.
So yeah, just love on it. But yeah, I'm glad that things are, smoothing. It's you're, everything's starting to smoothen out. And just know that you're not alone. A lot of people, like Street just said, literally fuck April. Like many of us felt it. It was very intense. It's just been intense in general. Luna, I'm absorbing. It's been a very hard couple of weeks. Maybe share next time. Absolutely. There's never any pressure to share. I just appreciate you being in this space and, you know, it's good to really lean into community during this time, connect with community. Um, it doesn't even have to be like my spaces, like any space that resonates with you, be in it when you feel called. And like I said, like just know that you're not alone. So many of us are going through our own, challenges and battles. We're facing our own shadows. Um, life isn't always just rainbows and butterflies. A lot of us are seeing, the shadow stuff that we've been rejecting or neglecting to, bring our awareness to. So just know that you're not alone on this journey. And there's so much space for you and so much love for you. And y'all know that y'all can always reach out to me, DM me, email me, any way you want to communicate with me. And, if you need someone to talk to, just hit me up. All right. So, anyone else want to add anything? John, do you want to share anything? Leah, do you want to share anything? Not to call y'all out, but also just know that you can share if you would like before we close.
I don't have a whole lot to share. I'm glad that I felt called to come and be a part of this. I am feeling especially inspired and grateful for my own personal journey and just, soul knows all about it because we spent the last 5 weeks together.
Yes.
I'm beautifully grateful for being able to share these spaces and be with community and build community and just be here. So thank you.
Thank you, Leah. It's been beautiful spending the last 5 weeks together, for real. All right. John, do you have anything to say before we get out of here? I'm like calling all y'all out. I'm downloading everything still. I'll share next time. Perfect. Keep downloading, upload, upgrade, take care of your body, take care of your people, take care of yourself. Yes, yes, yes. Well, y'all, I'm gonna close the space, but I want to leave y'all with the message that I love you and I feel you, I see you, I hear you. I'm super honored to just be here in this lifetime with all of y'all. And like I said, like I just know that each one of you are here for a beautiful divine purpose. And it's just seriously been like so beautiful to connect with every single one of y'all. And I just know that we're here to co-create beautiful vibes for this world. And I'm excited to see all of y'all again. And seriously, reach out if you need to process anything that came through today or if something came up. And you'll see an email the next time I host one of these, which I'll try not to let that much time go by because I did take a little break, but it was needed. But have a beautiful rest of your week. May all the fruits and abundant energies just flow to you. Stay open to receiving. Remind yourself to receive. And I will see y'all very, very soon. Good night, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll send y'all the replay too if you need to do the meditation again. So look out for that probably tomorrow. But good night.
Thank you. Good night.